Now, fisheries is not only bad news, there's also good news. The oceans provide or grow a lot of protein. And if you have a growing population, it is definitely feasible to increase the amount of protein for the future population. And I say this because the ocean has a number of species that we are not catching, particularly mesopelagic species. If you go to your local fish shop and you ask for a lanternfish, they won't be able to provide it. Still, there is about 10 billion tons of mesopelagic species in the oceans. They're the great commuters. They move during the night, they move to the surface of the oceans to feed. And when the light comes on, they dive back to about 500 meters depth to stay in the dark. There are also alternatives for the current fishing methods that are very energy intensive, particularly trawling. If you go to a fancy restaurant and you ask for a fillet of sole, I think very few people realize that it takes about 8 kilos of diesel fuel in order to get 1 kilo of fillet of sole on your plate. Similarly, environmentally damaging aquaculture also exists. Salmon culture releases, according to a recent report, about 7 kilos of CO2 in the atmosphere when they produce 1 kilo of salmon. Shrimp, particularly in the tropical areas, has substantially reduced mangrove forests, which are the natural way to deal with rising sea levels.